The year is 1919. Imagine a world grappling with the aftermath of a brutal war, nations reeling from unprecedented casualties and economic devastation. The First World War, once touted as the war to end all wars, had left Europe scarred and unstable. Millions lay dead, victims of a conflict that shattered empires and redrew national borders. The old order was gone, replaced by a fragile peace treaty that sowed the seeds of resentment and future conflict. The Austro-Hungarian Empire had crumbled, leaving behind a patchwork of new and vulnerable nations in Central Europe. The Ottoman Empire, too, lay in ruins, its vast territories divided among the victors. Russia, consumed by its own revolution, was embroiled in a bloody civil war. Amidst this chaos, the victorious Allied powers gathered in Paris to negotiate a lasting peace. Their goal to prevent another global conflict, but the Treaty of Versailles would ultimately fail to achieve this goal. The terms imposed on Germany were harsh and humiliating. The treaty stripped Germany of its colonies, significantly reduced its military, and demanded crippling financial reparations. Hyperinflation crippled the nation, wiping out savings and plunging millions into poverty. Germany was forced to cede Alsace-Lorraine to France and significant territories to Poland. These territorial losses fueled a desire for revenge among many Germans. The League of Nations, created to prevent future wars, proved ineffective. In this environment of economic hardship and national humiliation, extremist ideologies found fertile ground. The seeds of resentment sown by the Treaty of Versailles paved the way for the rise of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was a master manipulator, skilled at exploiting the fears and frustrations of a nation desperate for a savior. He blamed Germany's woes on internal enemies, Jews, communists and liberals, and external forces. Hitler's National Socialist German Workers' Party, the Nazi Party, rose to prominence during the turmoil of the early 1930s. The Nazis promised to restore German pride, rebuild the military, and create a 1,000-year Reich. Through intimidation, propaganda, and political maneuvering, the Nazis consolidated their power. Hitler's regime systematically dismantled democratic institutions, replacing them with a cult of personality centered around the Führer. As Hitler tightened his grip on Germany, he began to openly defy the Treaty of Versailles. The invasion of Poland on September 1, 1939, marked the beginning of World War II. The invasion was swift and brutal, a testament to the effectiveness of Germany's blitzkrieg tactics. Poland, caught in the crosshairs of history, became the first victim of Hitler's aggression. Within weeks, Poland was overrun, its territory divided between Germany and the Soviet Union. Britain and France, bound by treaty obligations to defend Poland's independence, declared war on Germany on September 3, 1939. The world watched in horror as Europe descended once again into the abyss of war. The invasion of Poland signaled the beginning of a new and terrifying chapter in human history. World War II was a global conflict fought on an unprecedented scale. From the frozen battlefields of the Eastern Front to the scorching deserts of North Africa, the war raged for 6 long years. The Battle of Britain saw the Royal Air Force successfully defend against the Luftwaffe. The Battle of Stalingrad marked a turning point in the war in Europe. Winston Churchill rallied his nation and the free world against Nazi tyranny. Franklin D. Roosevelt guided the United States through the Great Depression and into World War II. Adolf Hitler, driven by a twisted ideology, led Nazi Germany's war machine. Joseph Stalin led the Soviet Union through a brutal war of attrition against Nazi Germany. World War II was marked by unprecedented brutality and barbarity. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews, stands as a chilling reminder of the horrors of unchecked hatred. The Nazis targeted Jews and other groups deemed undesirable, subjecting them to imprisonment, forced labor, and extermination. The horrors of the Holocaust left an indelible stain on humanity's conscience. The war reshaped the global political order, leading to the emergence of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers. The war also accelerated the process of decolonization. The war's legacy continues to shape the world today. It serves as a reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked aggression and the importance of international cooperation.